Hey guys, Scott from recordingsolution.com. Today I want to show you a trick or something you need to know when you're tracking drums. I was doing a drum session and a bass session for a new song of mine yesterday in my home studio, and let me play it for you. Here's the chorus. Cool, so we got a nice little drum sound, and what I want to focus on today is the snare drum. So I have a top snare and a snare bottom. So I had an SM57 on the top, and I had this small pencil condenser mic on the bottom. And here's the snare by itself, the top. And here's the bottom. So by itself, you got the fatness of the snare, but you don't have the crack. So that's why you want to sometimes mic the bottom, and you get those snares and you blend them in. So I'm gonna play just the top, and then I'll solo the bottom snare, and you'll get the crack of the snare back. So that's what I wanted. So we accomplished that. But if you don't know this little trick, hitting the phase button, this little circle with a line through it, that's a phase button, and you can actually on your audio interface or when you're actually recording, there might be a phase button you can hit, but you need to put it on one of the two, either the top or the bottom. One of these has to have a button, the phase flipped, because the time it takes from the sound of the snare to hit the top mic and the time it takes to hit the bottom mic is a little off, okay? It's a little different, so the waveforms aren't going to line up. And so you're going to get a little phase problems where it's going to thin out your snare sound. It's going to make it thinner, and you're going to lose the tone. So I'm going to play them together like this, and then I'm going to turn off the phase button on this bottom snare, and just listen. You're going to hear it get a little thinner. Check it out. So you see how when I turn the phase off, it gets thin, and when I turn it back on, that tone and the fatness comes back. So that's something you need to be aware of. A lot of people always ask, like, what are these awesome tricks that I can do to make my mix sound awesome and like the pros? But it's not one blanket trick or a handful. It's like hundreds of little tiny things like this throughout the whole entire mix process that make your mix stand out and better than the next guy's. So if you want more training and little tips like this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sign up to get the free ebook, The Home Studio Blueprint, which will also put you on my email list. And every week I will send free training directly to your inbox, things like this and all things mixing and recording. So do not hesitate to sign up, because I think you're going to learn some cool stuff. So thank you for watching. Scott from therecordingsolution.com. We'll see you next time.